All right. I love it out here. I love doing this. It's one of my favorite things. See, the thing is, not that it's a problem, but if they can fit through here, they're too small.
Oh,
Here's a good one. Here's a good one, I think.
He has to put them through a ring to make sure they're not too small.
At this point, I pretty much have an eye for it. And the thing now is that the oystering has been so prolific that there's so many big ones. When I first started doing this 3 or 4 years ago, it would take me 2 hours to fill this. And even then, it wouldn't even be totally full. I'd just be too tired. I didn't want to do it anymore. And I'd say, well, that's enough. Now it takes like a half hour. Now, you need a hammer. And you just smashed it off. Now, I'm sure that this is fine. This is regulation, see?
Yeah.
Here's one, I think. No. All right, so you better hold this. I think. You start to develop an eye for it. Not really. Here's one. A couple. Yeah, these are nice ones. Take that off. Take that off. And just separate them. Got 2 good ones there.
Yay.
What I tend to find is that it always starts off slowly for whatever reason, and then you hit a sweet spot, and you see tons of them. We just need to go out a little bit, I think. Here's a good one. Yeah, there's a few good ones here. You're supposed to separate the little ones that are on there. Sometimes it's difficult to do, and sometimes I don't bother. Just make it is. This is typically how they come. See, there's 3 there, and I think they're all, this one's probably not legal size, so we'll get rid of it.
You end up killing the ones that you knock off?
Well, yeah, sometimes you do, but what are you going to do? What I sometimes do, though, when this happens is just suck it up. We just eat it right out here.
Wow.
Separate them.
Is it fresh enough?
Is this fresh enough? No, it's delicious.
Well, it's not wasted.
A lot of good ones. Here, here's a good one. That's a good one. See that? We've been here 15 minutes and we're already quarter full. All right, well, we'll get about a dozen more and call it a day. Let's go for nice big plump ones. I just love doing this. Let's see here. Yep, that's good. I'm sure that's good.
No.
I guess not. It's not quite. And this one's good. I don't want to take too many more because we're not going to. We've already got a bunch at home. Well, yeah, I always say that. I come out here, I say, all right, that's enough. And then I say, oh, I can't resist that one. Can't resist that one. Look at that one. I can't resist that one.
It's beautiful. Oh.
I just love doing this. This is just so much
You've
fun.
got quite a few.
I know, but I figure we're out here. Let's, we can always give them away. God, there's just so many. I mean, like I was saying before, when I first started doing this about 4 years ago, Susan, 4 or 5 years ago, it was nothing like this. 99.9% of them were too small. And I keep saying, well, that's enough, and I just, I'm like an addict. I can't get enough.
Well, you are.
Yeah. Plenty of oysters for everybody. then some of these I'll have to scrub. But for right now, I'm just going to hose them off and see where that gets me. This is, to me, a little time consuming, but it's well worth it.
We got tons down there, John.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, I'm better at it than I was, but it's still not really that good. And so, I mean, you find some are open right away, and others just you got to struggle. I take that knife. Now, after I shuck it, still not that good at it.
Especially tough one?
No, I got it. Now I'm going to take it this far. Now you want to be careful to spill as little juice as you can.
So you just jam the knife in there and twist and try to curl it apart.
What I found is that I used to do it. I used to turn it like this, but I found if you just pry it, that seems to work too. But the problem if you just pry it is sometimes the shell breaks.
Mm-hmm.
Now what you want to do, Ralph, is basically just separate the muscle. So
Okay.
you can do it that. So you got to go like that, and so it'd be easy so you can get it like that.
Okay.
And you want to try and lose as little juice as possible.
And what do you do with it?
And then we can either put them in here. We'll put the smaller ones in there. These you want to put on here and kind of try and get them so they don't lose their juice, and just kind of position them in there.
You want me to put them in there?
Yeah, yeah. The smaller ones we'll put in here.
Okay.
Because the ones that won't fit in there. All right.
So I'll see if it fits first.
Here. This should be an easy one. Yeah. See, that was an easy one.
And you separate the muscle because it cooks better that way?
No, because you can eat it better that way.
Oh, okay.
Here, there you go.
Yeah. Yeah, I've been shucking the oysters for about 2 minutes. Got a lot of experience doing this.
Yeah, it looks like it takes a lot of strength, huh?
Yeah, it shouldn't. I'm not really. I don't think I'm doing it really right. When you see these people in the oyster competitions,
yeah.
Please. There.
So there are oyster shucking contests?
Oh yeah.
Like around here?
Yeah, they have them here. I think they have the finals in Galway, Ireland.
Huh.
I think.
And what is it? You get like 20 oysters and then see who does it first, or?
Probably more than 20, but yeah.
Wow.
I think you have a big pile of oysters and you've got like a time limit, like maybe, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes or whatever it is, and whoever has shucks the most in that time.
Yeah, he wants you to put the pesto and cheese.
I didn't watch you do this. I want to see what you do.
So what's in that mix? What's in that mix?
This is John's pesto he made. I'm not sure. Sometimes he does it with basil. Sometimes he does it with other greens. But the taste is similar.
And is it just like pesto sauce, and you put Parmesan on top of that?
Yeah.
And then
Has a lot of garlic.
Yeah, that's okay.
And then it goes under the broiler.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh boy! Oh boy! Oh boy!
Yeah, these are to die for, really.
So tell me about this horseradish sauce.
Okay, so you buy the horseradish root, you peel it, you cut it up a bit, you throw it in a blender, and you blend it, and then with a little water, and then you let it sit. The longer you let it sit, the stronger it's going to get. So you want to, and I only let this sit for 3 minutes, and it's very strong. You can see because I'm putting very little horseradish on it, and it packs a wallop. And then I put a little bit of garlic in with it because I thought that would be good.
And so, do you ever use store-bought horseradish?
Yeah, well, in fact, what made me buy the horseradish root was that I had run out of the store-bought horseradish. I didn't run out of it, but it was in the refrigerator all winter. It kind of lost its ump. It was just around its best by date. It was right around that time, but it was all right. But it wasn't bad or spoiled, but it just didn't have any oomph. So I said, all right, let me get some fresh stuff. And I was in the produce section first, and I saw the horseradish root, and I said, let me try that. Because I did this before, back when I was in the produce business, because one of the salesmen there told me how to do it. This is before the internet, before you can just look anything up on the internet. Well, they're still cold this way.
Well,
Okay, that's what we need. Now, I like them just like this, but if you feel free to put a little cocktail sauce on it. So these were picked this morning. Can't get too much fresh, all right? So it's such a little taste of the sea, you know.
unbelievable.
Here's looking at you. One oyster down the drain. Unsatisfied cousin.
How long are those in for?
5 minutes.
Dun, 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 dun.
Did you get that? Well, I'll be the guinea pig. I'll see if they're ready yet. They're perfect.
Mmm. Oh, so tasty. And the juice. Nectar of the gods. Take something from the ocean and bring it home and cook it and serve it in such a delightful way and within a few hours, to me, that is living the life of luxury. Even though I don't deserve it, I really like it.
Bravo! What a speech. I really like, I'm trying to think about which I liked better, the raw or the cooked. I guess the raw is the treat that's the most unusual thing. I mean, this tastes like other things maybe, but this was so intense, a unique experience.